Every month, the average American spends $100 on subscriptions. Netflix, Fubo, Disney Plus channel, Max, Peacock. These are Hulu, things. These are things. All of these softwares
and apps,
you don't get to own them. They're not yours. They can be taken away from you at any moment. Corporations are dividing and conquering your money. This is the dystopia you'll live in. You will rent the house. You will rent the car. You will not own anything. You will live in the metaverse with Mark Zuckerberg. Oh, I'm fondling nipples. I'm in heaven. No. Yes. How do we fight this? Well, we gotta take the power back. The whole world's problems would be solved if we all just listened to Rage Against the Machine every day. The political instability would be over as long as we listen to killing in the name of. The real answer is piracy. Since the dawn of man, people have been trying not to pay for shit, all right? So when the internet rolled around, it wasn't much to change. In fact, piracy was around even before the internet. Back in the day, pirates were evildoers. They'd roll up on some random island, kill every man, every woman, salt the land, steal all their doubloons, and get the out of there. They were later fetishized in Disney with Captain Jack Sparrow being low-key lit as F. Fuck that. But now things like the Navy, police, fire marshal. You can't just be running around fucking pillaging people, all right? That's how you cause war. So how does the little man get ahead? Now it's with internet piracy. Computer piracy was around even before the internet. If your homie had Pong or like a calculator app and you didn't want to fucking pay for it, $4 billion, load it onto a floppy disk and fling it into your computer, boom. You just committed a crime. Well, when internet piracy really started was when the internet started. People knew that this could be a giant force for stealing shit. Mainly porn in the beginning. Mainly was porn. But as the internet grew older, we discovered peer-to-peer file sharing. You may be asking, what's peer-to-peer? Well, remember when you had to load that shit up on a floppy disk and physically hand it to your friend? Now you can do it over the internet. But in the late 90s / early 2000s / who gives a fuck? People wanted to listen to music quicker, faster, stronger. This is a song. The newest evolution was CDs, where you could get the pure, crisp sound without fucking destroying every song you love by listening to too much, which was kind of artistic in its own way, because every time you want to listen to a song you love, you destroy the art you love. Oh, there's a deeper meaning. I don't care enough to find out what it is. But eventually people figured out how to rip the shit off the CD and throw it up on a website. LimeWire, Napster. If you need me to list any more, fuck you, I don't want to look them up. These were websites where you could go on and download songs. This is the first time widespread piracy was involved in the internet. And news outlets also helped by shining a big fucking light on this and being like, this is gonna destroy the music industry. It did. It did. So a war proceeded, man versus machine. And Metallica was also there. The great war of music of the 2000s of internet piracy before Spotify. And then the war was over, because turns out that's totally stealing. You can't just be doing that shit if you're, that's just stealing. That's just stealing on the internet. These websites were ordered to be taken down and just destroyed. Little did the world know, it was already way too late. The news, being the perfect institute that it is with no ulterior motives, ever did the perfect thing, like I said earlier, and shined a big ass light on it. The flip side of that effing coin is that now everybody knows what internet piracy is and has experienced it, and they're like, dude, this beats fucking paying for shit. So websites get thrown up, and every form of media ever gets put up on them. People start stealing movies, TV shows, video games, music, porn. These things are thrown up on the internet for free for the first time, and everybody knows where to get them, how to get them. Every industry was getting affected by piracy. Just like in the day, every town, every country was affected by these savages running onto the land, destroying everything. Now it was a guy with no testosterone affecting Fruity Loops and Disney. And that's way worse than fucking with a country from the 1800s or whenever pirates were around, bitch. So all these companies get together and they have a meeting. What the fuck are we gonna do? These people are giving away our product for free. How can we beat our product for free? We need to sell our product for not free. And one guy walks up and he says, can I talk my shit again? What if we just make it almost free? Stealing from newspapers and magazines, they adapted the subscription model. The most beautiful thing in the whole world. You can cancel whenever you want. You can sign up whenever you want. This is the closest Earth has been to heaven. Gone were the days we're paying for cable, buying a movie ticket, buying an iPod, and having to fucking buy songs for 99 cents. Fuck that. Pay $5 a month and you can have this shit for as long as you live. What was the downside? It's piracy without the risk. Little did we know, this was a part of their plan. Just like the American government allegedly did, they start throwing out crack to the streets. Come buy this shit. It's really cheap. You'll love it. You're gonna want more of it. It's okay. We'll never raise it. We'll never raise the prices. We'll never raise the prices. They raised the prices. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that they would raise the fucking prices? Maybe we did, but it feels like we didn't. Prices skyrocketing and wages not changing. You will never get to own anything you like anymore. That shit rhyme or what, dude? They got you hooked on a low price. Then they slowly raised and went, oh, only $1 more. Oh, only $1 more. Oh, only $2 more. All of a sudden, now it's $30 for Netflix or some bullshit like that. And there's a fucking ad tier. What? There's ads and we have to pay for ads? What is this? Every year before 2005? Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. That cool piece of software that you need for your job, how about this? Now you get to fucking use it, but you have to pay us every month and we won't listen to your emails when you have a fucking issue, bitch. What are you gonna do about it? Stop paying? You wanna become an underground drill rapper? Okay, download Fruity Loops, all right? And buy all these fucking plugins and you'll be like, what, $2,000 in debt? But hey, at least you'll have the same plugins as Metro Boomin. So how do we fight this? How do we take the power back? While putting on my Rage Against the Machine nipple piercings, we came to a beautiful conclusion. Let's just start stealing shit again. With the power of internet, a VPN, and McAfee security, you can now download anything and it not fucking affect you. Want to be the next Jay Dilla? Wait a week to download Pro Tools and a bunch of plugins for free. Want to be the next Quentin Tarantino? Go steal a camera and pirate Premiere. Want to watch your beautiful NHL team trade away a top forward for saying a homophobic slur? No sir, I'm just gonna hop on Stream East and watch this shit for free. Want to watch The Office for the 400th time? Peacock? That's fucking disgusting. You want me to pay for a thing called Peacock? Pervert, Peacock? Fuck you. It's disgusting. Fucking grow up. You want me to pay $80 a year to go to this fucking shithole? No. I'm gonna wait outside and find a nice couple and say, please, add another hot dog on your order and swipe me in. I'm trying to eat for $1.50 each. Bars? Bars? No. You could be living in heaven. You could not have to pay for anything except for, everything. I know what you're thinking. Mr. Suburban, good idea and all, you know, take the power back. But at the end of the day, people make these things for you to buy and consume. It's a transaction, right? And eventually, you know, some of these smaller companies will probably go out of business and, you know, maybe some big ones too one day, right? Right? Isn't this bad? Oh shit. It's the counter argument. Big surprise, there is a downside to piracy. Music piracy in the early 2000s completely fucked the whole music industry up, okay? The barrier to entry for music is much lower. That is a good thing. More people can make shitty art and people not listen to it. But the downside is now you get paid nothing for streams. An oversaturated market gets even more overly saturated. Community has gotten diminished from this. Why did they turn the fucking lights on? What are we doing right now, guys? And with the price of music being practically free, this gives corporations excuse to cut overhead, such as paying artists. But oh, boohoo, artists can't make a bunch of money making shitty music. Kind of a fair counterpoint. But still, what if I want to get paid? Shows get taken off air. Studio employees get laid off because these studios need your streaming revenue to pay the bills. But if you hop on 123 Movies, they don't get no money no more. Some really good independent artists that make plugins for video and recording and audio shit, they just get fucked most of the time. Because if they're independent, they will just get pirated so quickly, and there's no doubt in my mind that if piracy continues to grow, which it has been, it will directly affect everything once again. So if you're pirating something and you really support it, and especially if it's from an independent creator, maybe eventually just buy it and give them money because they deserve it. And don't pirate everything. If it's a TV show you really like or movie you really like, you should probably go pay for it at least once because, dude, these artists need money. But until doomsday, we'll just be sitting here making lame-ass introspective music and stupid YouTube videos off of your pirated dime. Holla at me. No, we can't end the video on that, fuck.